Hello. This week we finished our week 3 of our series Alter Ego. As we looked at the idea of how can I be offended, a lot of times we're offended pretty easily if we're honest. Whether it's something someone says or whether it's simple as the unwritten rule of whenever you merge into traffic, you always give the wave. How many of you get upset whenever you let someone in and they don't acknowledge that you let them in? Really? Yeah, it's one of those things that sometimes we get offended so easily, but at the same time, we are willing to offer grace, even though we've accepted grace for so many of the things that have happened in our own lives. We're quick to point out others' faults, we're quick to point out other things that have happened, but at the same time, we're very slow to offer it, forgiveness. And so this week we looked at my right to be offended, but as we look at being offended, we have to remember that sometimes we have to give people the benefit of the doubt. Things are going on, things are happening. Sometimes we have to remove for ourselves from labeling people as well. As we look at the high school world, labels are everything. And it's hard to overcome those. And so not to give someone a label they don't deserve. And understanding that God has given us this reason, this purpose to live. And so we challenge our students to understand that hurt people hurt other people, but at the same time, forgiven people forgive others. And if we're going to live as we are forgiven, then we have to start letting go of some of those past and those things that we've held on to. And so we've challenged them to live above the temptation of this world and in the culture and the stature that we had. And so we ask that they learn to forgive and to move on. And so sometimes it's having a thick skin but a soft heart. In other words, we don't take everything to the heart, but yet at the same time that we're willing to be compassionate towards others. And so as you look over the questions this week, I challenge you and your family to just spend some time in the Word and in prayer as you guys read. This Friday is our 5th quarter, and I ask that you just send your students out after the game. It'll be a great night of fellowship as we continue on. So I hope to see your students Sunday night. Thank you always for your cooperation and your support of sending your students. What a great opportunity it is for your students to gather together with other believers as they can take the Word into their school. Have a blessed week.